Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Terry, and in this video I'm going to do the last book haul of 2024. I'd like to thank everybody this year that has watched my videos, subscribed. If you enjoy my videos, please like, comment, share them, and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and hope one of the things that was really good this year with the two videos I did on Ignatius study Bible that just came out is all the conversation that has been happening in the chat. Talking with all of you has been really awesome. Please comment on my videos. It'd be nice to be able to have all this have wonderful conversations in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna start this off with what I got at Half Price Books the other day. I picked up. Okay, this first book is called The Living Epistles. Oh, Living Letters, but it's the paraphrased epistles. This is the New Testament epistles in the Living Bible translation. I have two other volumes of this in paperback. I have the Living Gospels and the Living Wisdom. I want to say where it's the wisdom books of the Old Testament of the Protestant canon. And let's see what year this hardcover was, because it was originally published in individual volumes before it was released as a entire Bible, which I have sitting over here, which I'll show at the end of this video. This first printing of this edition was in 1962. This edition here I'm holding in my hands is from December of 1963. So that's pretty neat. And then, like I said, I had three of the Game of Thrones volumes that I didn't have. I already have, which I showed in a video a month or so ago, where I have book one, Game of Thrones, which is right here. So, which has the TV show cover with the throne. I forget what the throne is called right now, but I watched season 1 of the show, but I want to go back and read the books first and then finish watching the show. But yeah, this is book 1, which I got over a month ago. Let's see if I can do these in order. Here, I'll do these in order. Okay, here is volume 2, which is called A Clash of Kings. I just realized there's a sticky spot on it. They didn't clear off the previous price tag well enough. I'll fix that. I have stuff to do that. Okay, and then volume 3 is A Storm of Swords. It's got a really cool looking helmet on the cover. What was on the cover of this one? Oh, a crown. So we have a crown on this one. A helmet. And then volume 4 is A Feast of Crows, and there is a chalice. So that looks really cool. I do not have volume 5, but I do have the prequel book, which I think is like Ice and Fire or Blood and Fire. I don't remember what it's called now, but I have the prequel one that the newer TV show is based on. But anyway, that's those. I'm gonna scoot that stuff over so I can then show you what I got today at a local thrift store. I got Bag of Bones by Stephen King. And then I got some Catholic books here. I got an Ignatian Book of Days by Jim Manny, author of A Simple Life-Changing Prayer. I'll have to look up his book. Here's what it says about him. Jim Manny, or Maney, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, because it's Manney, is a popular author and editor of Ignatian spirituality books, including What's Your Decision?, A Simple Life-Changing Prayer, and God Find Us, and editing What is Ignatian spirituality? He lives in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Oh, he lives in the Midwest. That's cool. Here's what the first paragraph of this says about this book. An Ignatian Book of Days is an invitation to help attune ourselves to the Ignatian conviction that we can find God in all things, that our personal experience can provide authentic knowledge of God, and that we can clearly see, feel, and experience God's presence through an Ignatian lens in our lives. All right, I want to look at the inside and see what it's like. Oh. It's laid out like a normal devotional. For the most part, it's laid out like a regular devotional. Like January 2nd, I'm just going to give you an overview of what a page layout is. It says January 2nd, and it has the title, Why Am I Here? And then there's about 2 or 3 paragraphs describing basically the doctrine of man, from what I can see. And then it gives an Ignatian spiritual principle here, which I'll read. The first principle and foundation at the beginning of the spiritual exercises expresses an idea at the heart of the Ignatian perspective that we love and serve God and others by using the things of the world wisely. Oh, okay. So these paragraphs here are from the spiritual, these paragraphs up here that I did not read are from the spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius. Okay. Or at least for that page. But then on the next page, the paragraph here for January 3rd is a quote from Biblical Homilies of Karl Rahner. And then there's the thing on emptiness. Oh, that's interesting. There are quotes from the Bible in here too. Like April 4th has Psalm 16 verses 7 through 11. Stuff from the book of Isaiah, Revelation. So that's cool. All right. And I have quite a few Matthew Kelly books. I saw this one and I hadn't heard of it before, so I had to get it. It's called Mustard Seeds. The subtitle is Daily Thoughts to Grow With. And here's what it says on the back. In each of these brief passages, I have tried to present a seed of truth. Sow the seed in the rich and fertile soil of your heart. Water it with flowering waters of contemplations, and allow the sunlight of life's experiences to shine upon it. The seed will grow into a wonderful tree bearing the fruit of peace, joy, humility, integrity, wisdom, and love. For those unfamiliar with Christianity, those are the fruits of the Spirit as found in the New Testament. These words will challenge you to think, reflect, ponder, and pray. This book will help you to see the person you are and the person you can become. Open your heart, mind, and your life will change gracefully. And then there's a review from a Catholic clergy that says, more than message giver, Matthew Kelly is like an interpreter of the soul, helping us to say and express what we know and feel but can't always articulate. He has a real gift. The short, centered, meaningful, thought-provoking, and God-aligning words of this book are a special gift and grace to us all. Like the grabbed air we take in to swim a little farther. Matthew's words fuel the heart, the mind, and the soul. This book is a grace. And it's published by Dynamic Catholic, who publishes a lot of his other books. Let's see. What is a day like? Oh, they're just little thoughts. It's like January 1, January 2, January 3. January 1 says, you are always worrying about all the things you are not. What about all the things you are? That's pretty cool. Okay. This one is called Praying with St. Matthew's Gospel, Daily Reflections on the Gospel of St. Matthew, edited by Father Peter Cameron, O.P. Oh, there's a liturgical table in here too. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Okay, that liturgical table is continued in the back. Let's see, when was this published? Trying to find the... Okay, here we go. Copyright 2010 by Magnificat USA LLC. Printed in Canada by St. Joseph. And then there's an ISBN. Okay, here we go. And here's how it's laid out. You get a title, you get a biblical quote, and then you get the devotional. And at the very bottom of the page, you have a short prayer. So it's like a normal devotional layout. And then the very back, before the back cover, there are other books available from this publisher. This one on sacred art looks interesting. There's a list of contributors here at the bottom of that page. Trying to see if I see any familiar names from other books I read. No. See, is there any other... Oh, there's biographies of the contributors. That's always helpful. Okay. Moving on to the final book of this last book haul of 2024. This is a book I've known about for a long time, but it's been a long time since I've seen it in a store. It's called A Year with C.S. Lewis. C.S. Lewis is an awesome Christian theologian, lay theologian. He writes in such a way that it doesn't emphasize a particular denomination or branch of Christianity. Yeah, and it this has the January 1st. It has a title and then a reading from one of his books, and it tells you what book. In this case, it's from Miracles. I think I have that book. And it tells you a little something about his life. Because at the bottom of this page, like, meaning right here, there's a little biography thing of C.S. Lewis. It says, January 1911, Lewis, age 12, enrolls at Cherbourg Preparatory School in Malvern. So that's kind of neat. Ooh, page 5 has an interesting biographical note. 1892, J.R.R. Tolkien, Lewis's longtime friend, colleague, and fellow Inkling, which was a group of writers that met in England. It was J.R.R. Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, and 2 other writers, I think, or 3 other writers. They would gather and help each other with their writing. Here's what it says about the Inklings before it goes back to the biography. A group of friends who met regularly from 1930 to 1963 to share writings and conversation and the odd pint. So it's talking about J.R.R. Tolkien being born in 1892 in Bloemfontein, South Africa. Now all pages have a biography thing on it. That's interesting. But yeah, it does tell you where the writings for each day come from. There's quite a few in January for Mere Christianity. The Problem of Pain, the Screw Tape Letters. So that's kind of neat. I mean, I need to clean it up a little bit. I probably have to sand this down a little bit to make it look a little cleaner. But still, it's really cool. And it has a ribbon marker. I like that. These other devotionals don't have any kind of a bookmark in them. When I bought these, I should have seen if that thrift store had bookmarks. Not bad. That's I'd say a pretty good haul. So let's see how many books it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books in this last haul for 2024. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I hope everybody has a wonderful New Year's. And my next video on the music channel will be this coming Tuesday. And I think the next video on this channel will be you will see will be on January 1st. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, happy New Year. So I will see you in the next video.